Hello everyone, I'm here at the Stan Bush house. This is a beautiful house and the view is awesome. Stan is next to me. How are you doing, Stan?
Doing great. How's it going?
Good, awesome. Thank you for the interview, okay?
Oh, thank you. Glad to be here.
So, let's talk about the Ultimate, the new album. Do you want to bring it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are all prepared. We have the album and other stuffs. So, just give us a description of what is on the album.
Let's see. It's rock and roll. We wrote some of the songs with Lenny Macaluso, who co-wrote The Touch with me, my signature song. And so we wrote several of the songs. Has a redo of Thunder in Your Heart, which is a cool song from it was in a movie back in the 80s. And The Ultimate, of course, is the title song. And it's just basically songs about life and going for it, believing in yourself, that kind of stuff.
Inspirational.
Yeah, inspirational.
Inspirational, yeah. My English is awful.
You're doing great.
Since you are a great composer, other than musician, other than singer and guitar player, how does it make to be a good composer?
Oh, wow. I don't know. For me, it's like I'll sit and play just to try to come up with melodies and guitar stuff, like guitar chords and melodies. And if something doesn't inspire me, I'll just move on to the next thing. And then after a while, I'll get some melody I just love. And then eventually a title will emerge. And then from there, it's like, then you fill in the rest. The lyrics come after. For me, the title is the main thing. You have to get something that sings great. And
okay, and what does inspire you?
I like songs about believing in yourself. I know it sounds a little corny, but it's we make our own reality as people. We have to you have to go for it, and we can do amazing things if we believe in ourselves, and just try to be positive and all that.
Well, it's better than talk about, I don't know, bad things, right?
Yeah. Write a song about killing cops.
Yeah. So let's talk about back in the time. How was when you released The Touch? When you composed The Touch?
Let's see. Lenny Macaluso and I we wrote The Touch together when I was on Scotty Brothers Records way back in '85 or '86. And anyway, originally we wrote it for the song for the movie with Stallone, Cobra. Yeah, you knew the story. Yeah, and anyway, the record label came back to us and said, "Oh, we got it in this cartoon Transformers movie," and we're like, "What?" And little did we know it was going to be a big phenomenon, the Transformers. Yeah. So, anyway, it turned out to be a great thing.
I haven't listened 3 of your albums so far. You have like about 15 or 13.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I know how, for a composer like you, I know there's so many people that trying to make it, and you made it. Actually, you have some of your awards, okay? You have the Emmy Award.
Yeah, this was in '96. Wrote this song for it was used in a television show, The Guiding Light, a soap opera, and it won Best Original Song of the Year in '96. So. And then that same year, I had a song in the Olympics, so Capture the Dream.
Yes.
Yep.
How do you, for some people it's just another hour, for some people they work such a hard, work during his time doing that. So how was for you getting this one and the other one from Transformers?
Oh yeah, the Transformers one.
I can't believe it.
Just last year. This is I was inducted into the Transformers Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm in good company. Michael Bay was inducted and Steven Spielberg. So I was one of the. This past year, I was. They had I was the only human. The other ones were.
Oh, really?
Yeah, were characters. So.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was cool, yeah. They didn't tell me they were going to give me the award or that I would be inducted. I was doing a concert at Universal Studios for the Transformers fans last summer, and they just about 30 minutes before I was supposed to go on, they said, "Oh, can you come over here to the sound stage?" They had all this studio audience, and they said, "We just want you to plug the concert." And so I walked in, and they said, "Okay, sit over here near the stage." And anyway, after couple of minutes, they started talking about the Hasbro and the Transformers and then they said how important the music was, and I said, oh my gosh, and so then they called me up, and I knew it was, yeah, so and I was like, I told everybody thanks a lot, and I told them you got the touch, you know. So,
how was the reaction of the fans over the years, knowing that you were the composer, you are the main face regarding music about Transformers?
Well, it's been really cool. The Transformers, has been a really great brand to be associated with. I had a song in 2 of the Transformers games, and video games, and also Guitar Hero. Used the touch, and so
I didn't know that.
And Rock Band. Yeah, so it's really cool. A lot of the kids. Well, I say kids. Some of them, many of them.
My age.
Yeah, older now, but they grew up with those songs, The Touch and Dare, and a lot of them are attorneys and professional people now, and they say those songs. They still listen to those songs, and they inspire them. It's a great feeling.
You got a touch.
Yeah.
Well, now you compose probably at least 2 or 3 songs that are very known in different markets, but you have a lot of music. How do you feel that sometimes people relate to you with only the touch and not other things that you have done?
Yeah, that's true. It's sort of always the case, people they probably know whoever it is, they got to play their hit song, but a lot of people, I think in Europe, and mostly Europe and Japan, they know my other stuff. They know that I'm not just about robots, but because they've listened to my albums over the years. I kind of grew up with the Beatles, of course, and then Zeppelin, and then Foreigner and Journey, that kind of stuff, and I love that kind of rock, I don't
know why I relate you with the Jimmy Jamison and Eric Martin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I mean, probably it's because all of you guys are doing such a great AOR and hard rock music.
Yeah, great singer, by the way. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I've always been stuck in that genre, kind of like the '90s came along, and that kind of music sort of went away for a while and became, I don't know. They had the what do you call it? The like Nirvana and all those bands.
Oh yeah, grunge.
Grunge, the grunge music, yeah. And but overseas they still like the rock,
Yeah, even in Japan is huge. Yeah, I know that. What are the musicians you would love to work with?
Well, I think my favorite songwriter through the years is Don Henley. I think the guy's amazing. I've always been a fan of the Eagles and his solo stuff, especially. This brilliant songwriter, and yeah.
Have you ever tried to do something, or
no?
You're local, right?
We're I know some of the guys. A couple of guys from the Eagles and the Timothy Schmidt. When before they got back together, I actually helped him get in a commercial. We sang a Cheerios commercial together, and nice guy. I saw him a couple of years after that, and he was all happy because the Eagles were touring again, so he was making a fortune. But and a couple of the guys, the original Eagles, were from my hometown in Florida, Gainesville, Florida. Bernie Ledden and Don Felder, and of course Felder stayed with the band for a long time. Played all the way up until Joe Walsh. Even with Joe Walsh, but then after that, I guess later he left the band. But anyway, I know some of those guys through other musicians, and some of my buddies play with Glenn Frey and all that. So
well, I hope you're gonna make it, because if you wanna, I mean, if you really dream with this, so something like that, you gotta go. I mean, you are the one that inspire others to do stuff, right?
Well, sometimes, yeah. It's a crazy business, as you know. Yeah, so I know those people. I did a duet with Robin Beck. She it was a ballad. Actually, the Emmy song. She sang a high part on that. It was a duet.
Tell me, there's something you collect besides awards, music, or do you have any collection or something?
Wow, collection? No, I'm pretty much a homebody. I only have like a couple of guitars. I have one amazing Martin that I will never sell, and I've never heard a guitar that sounds better. It's but as far as collecting stuff, not so much.
Now, if I call 818-888-8638, Who's going to answer?
Nobody.
I'm curious.
Nobody now. But that at the time when that album came out, we actually had a line in the house that for that. It was like a fan.
Like
fan
a
line.
hotline?
A fan line. Yeah. We
Okay.
just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not you like this saying like, oh baby, yes, come over home.
No, not that kind of call.
Okay, well, Stan, thank you for the interview. Say whatever you want to your fans overseas, here in America, Japan, Europe.
Oh, I just want to say thanks a lot for the support. It's been great. And if you want to find out anything else about what I'm doing, just go to the website, stanbush.com. If you enjoy the interview, please like it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You've been saying I've been praying.